Like most Canadians, I love hockey. Ever since I got my first pair of skates, I've been mad about the sport. Whether we're playing it, watching it, or talking about it, Canadians from east to west can't seem to get enough of it. And as I found out from friends who lived up north in the 70s, the Inuit also share a burning passion for the game. I was fascinated by the stories they told me about how hockey took off in the north, and I just had to see it for myself. So I asked them to help me organize a trip to check it out.
Calling over nga, passaw vite. Passang
We were just talking about you.
My friend is Tony. He wants to make a movie about the hockey team.
Oh, so.
And one Arctic sleeping bag.
Packing some useful tips and friendly advice, I left my creature comforts behind to explore a familiar game in an unfamiliar place.
Tried to stop screaming when the lights came up. You and I in America. Strangest architecture that we ever did see was built by men we couldn't be. Your science won't go.
Hello, people of Tasiujaq. My name is Tony, and I'm a friend of Hugh and Colette, who lived here in the 1970s and 1980s.
Tony tamante kismayo ohare tututu satimo te kuninga tamani smayo ni hiu milo kole milo ilanaha miyo.
I'm here to make a documentary film about hockey in the north, and I would like to follow the juniors team as they prepare for the Angava Cup.
Tana tilure tu smayo tamanga how yamayo mayo tilure tu smayo tamanga tasuyama.
As an outsider in a town of less than 200 people, I was flooded with visitors as I settled into my temporary home.
How do you do like that?
Close far, like this. With this finger. Can I see? This is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. The color is so cute. It's an Arctic lemming. How do you call this in Inuit? Avignac. It's very cute.
Once I'd settled in, I was anxious to grab my skates and check out the action at the arena. The Tasiujaq Eagles were ramping up their training for the Angava Cup. an annual tournament that brings together teams from remote Inuit villages in northern Quebec. I spent most of my first week in town at the rink, getting to know the team.
What does it mean? Yatsutuk. That's my name.
And with hockey as a common ground, I made fast friends with some of the players, including Billy Kane, the team captain.
Hockey tournaments ni 13th year really got the tournament. Taman na hockey ni pillari palo hotirin me yaga Tasiujaq me nunalilo ni asingin ni.
I was impressed with what I saw on the ice. But after having watched the juniors practice for about a week, I was ready to explore something new. I jumped at the chance when Billy offered to take me out on the land with his dad.
Mahayriya mi aliya hat nisa. Daliya ni sari mi yaga hockey ni mi. Mahayriya chune isumalo haganilo isumay na hitya sanilo iswat to palo so mahaychan. Hockey gonna tema kati tichilemi sima choyu inonni tamani nunavi mioni tona ni mioni lohalo na mioni yuchoyu ningi usuga ni kati lo sima bunga tema tournament hati logo
Piuyu timimu piuyu tuindo Amaluisu mamut Piuyu alo inustuno nuking inulo hikatuinari kutiutsuni
alias sumari kaya tunga hayuta lo simangi mata Tasiujaq mi ipinyak ni alias kaya tisumainak upik ngari malo alias kaya suma
Audit parts.
Before I came to Tasiujaq, a store back home gave me a pile of hockey gear to give away to the youth in the village.
This would fit like a boy of, I would say, 10, 11.
When the time came to give it all away, so many kids showed up that we had to resort to a lottery system to handle the excitement.
100!
It seemed like every kid in town turned up at the arena to get a piece of the action. It became very clear to me that hockey was alive and well in Tasiujaq.
Katunya kami ni matu. Tema livi sa katunya ko.
Bakal saya tunjuk, bakal saya tunjuk, amal, Ismail ni kan asyik sini.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is hockey.
Hockey.
Di
yullaga usango mautiu kami. Pinguani utsunlo kami. Tusun na sa mala kayang ito alolo kami. Takon naso ni. Takon nato na sa nakakitun.
We have a small town, small communities, so it's really good for the kids to have something to do. It really helps. The arenas in the communities are very helpful for the kids to be active.
With the tournament fast approaching, the rink was the place to be.
They've been practicing a lot this year. It's actually very fun to see them practicing.
The whole community rallied around the team, hoping they would bring home the cup.
I think we have a good chance of winning this year because we have a full team this year. The past few years, the team wasn't full, but this year we have a full team and we have a good chance to win.
After spending some time here, it was hard to imagine this town without an arena. It was incredible to think that when I was a young boy, Tasiujaq was just getting his first taste of hockey.
Hangal luto api uning ahay mga taga 1970 lo ni pigil sa mga teacher man ni sa Girardin.
Well, I was a university student here in Quebec City looking for work, and I was hired to go to Tasiujaq as an adult education teacher back in '75. Hockey wasn't established when I first got there. There was no organized hockey, there was no team, there was no facilities, a few pairs of skates kicking around the village, and a bit of skating and playing of hockey on the pond after school was about all there was.
Alianak to sa mga hockey utilot sa mga to hiyum tema piga sa teacher man so na sa mga tao so utilot.
As a teacher, I was a facilitator. I was able to make orders and get some equipment up, and would just go down from the village to the nearest pond or onto the river. You'd play usually till you couldn't see the puck anymore. If the wind caught the puck could disappear down the river, and you'd have to go chase the puck. You know, there'd be no banks and nothing to stop it.
Tasiujaq mitsunga takung nariulok sa mga TV new data silok sa 1977, 78 tamani takung nalaya sa mga haktum bigyan na ritsu.
I happened to be there when CBC North installed a satellite dish in all the villages, and you had one channel, which was CBC North. Hockey Night in Canada became a big deal immediately in the village. Then the interest in the sport really boomed. Tournaments got organized, the arenas eventually got built. I have a picture of the first rink, which was in '84, I think, when there was a tournament where the team from Tasiujaq was going to come up by Skidoo, and so we built a rink. When it was our turn to travel, it was the same thing. We'd travel by Skidoo, and I have very vivid memories of traveling a couple of times with the hockey team to Tasiujaq with the hockey equipment in the sled on the back. 7 or 8 hours later, by the time we pulled into Tasiujaq, I was a slow defenseman in those situations as I tried to recover from having pounded over the ice.
On top of training for the tournament, players on the juniors team also had to keep up with the demands of their day jobs. I got to spend time with some of them as they worked to meet the needs of their isolated northern community.
I just started 3 weeks ago. I start water trip. I was visit teacher, so I quit.
Santi natuunga 27 Yukiyohasu. Mechanic mayunga yunakuyun sanayuchu. Hakiet shuyunga. Pigun nestuama. Nestuama mahayala so takkani pinasuwa ne suwatseo galatoama. Ne yatushu muchungalu.
Ito aking mga Tasiujaq meon sa 28 na kiha sa inang maritatiyo. Man, mahal lo si mangi mahal sa sekituhan ko ang pinasyo sa eme. Kasi ito na sa mahal alam. I
also got to spend time with Billy's brother, Willie, another key member of the team.
Here, Nick, Taman, Pinastio, ticket agent. Maha, ayun na lagayan ito at hayutan mo na ito. Tasiujaq party, hatak during the year.
There's not really much to do in town. I work at the arena, so I have something to do all the time. But some people, they don't have anything to do. They just stay home or wait for hockey to come.
Una pihadelo rilo yabu hakiti hatrilo yabu inornelo mi ito aputi hakisti hatrilo mi yabu forward matlo ilani to sikito ku pinel chikalalo mai inorne yalo mi yabu hakisti hatibu gone to heaven. See you soon.
How about one winner jackpot?
30 times $300.
As I got to know the players, it was a real eye-opener to see the similarities between life in the north and life back home.
Lakialo, manat yunay nga silaktua. Usap ta khalaul ta ata usap ti palaktot. Unwas yo kaya ngintio. Unwas yo katangilawat si isuili karla tokak panalito na sinikina limami. Ilakafto alo kaya katsila yaw wala kami yun upito ra karaw na mata.
Ikinyuliok na misukwe si may makalong matatak ko imiharok lo ang ayang natulo. Mana piu si berlia nuksa teman. Tamak ko pinasu tiali sa may na inuksiyot yung makalok pala ito yun naman. Tauk tutigil yung magkakakat tao yali. Tamak ko akala ito laktilip.
Straight here to the east.
Inuktitong ni inausito kang maniukausito kang manipuyo kaya hangit yun nato. Tamak kanya taot sikot. Pinasuaon na siya lutikisiya ni ulok.
Yung karali, kalau natin ito negatiyo. Umalok siya negatiyo. Umalok siya asal negatiyo. Ikayok siya maluang ito yang isa makasiwa.
The elders I met with during my time up north are among the few remaining Inuit who grew up living on the land. It was a real privilege to hear their stories of how life was in the past.
Nakiksanak tawon ni Piyakaw tayo mga kinakso na kayo muksiko. Pangawa ng mahayak na tuwin na sunilo. Tayo may siya maningan tamang ko tikita ka dito sa mga ta. Nakiksakan niya mga tukuilangan ni. Yung katitaw ka sa mga alay patot sa mga tataon. Hindi niya ito yung karakso nga. Sinapili niya ito bidyo. Jadi ko na siya ming pila kaya lahat na si Mayama. Pagkito araw na kalakpat, ikilamit na kalakamak na makatas ko.
Tayo cuman dito, kimuksi na akto alot so tayo cuman itimi po. Piyo alaw sungula yung matanuki bulo. Ubini bullo suna lima aw bullo nakitin na ni kisiyani bullo nakaksuta. Tek kunung alo kisiyani kunung alo nukisaw tiaro atok suti siya ngulok mo takalo dati tulo.
Talaga ako ito ni takon nakati sa mga utikin niya ito sila sa mga karak na matayamit din. Sinapatiki umakta doon.
Although modern hockey was only introduced to the north in the 70s, all the elders seem to agree that the game is not new to the Inuit.
Sibon li pa makagat takon na kaya ngalakalawa ka ma. Iltak si Tunyalak si Mabunga. Hakit na may akong nagkalawak so hakit pala ako at Higmiya na nga ayok ta siyong loya gawa. Hakit ko tayok si Matsuta. Hawil ako si Magatas wala hakit siyong.
Sweet now. Ikaw na pa actually may lingat suti niyo ngayon. May lingat suti. Di ko suong may matatamaan eh. May lingat suti. Takko na atok sugit. Uli mo ito mo sa akligaya ito na sugit takko singin. Kaya ito kasi ang ulong doon. Inutuin na siutin. Yung may mga duk manayangot eh. Natik ko haki ko tiyalit. Tayo matsay na. Ayok tao tiyo ko lang may sutinok dito. Sila tayo kung pok pa makanili ka sa along mat. kono bu tikut chugo pangireal lasuni pangipayaron lasuni ikluin ako isu aktualom.
After spending more time with Billy, it became clear to me that the best way for the Inuit to preserve their culture is simply by being out there on the land.
Pillari palo ilokkosibu tigumeerinnasia lowasiugigunneilugulu suunguyutitsialugu haaki ni ilokkosibuni asiu wallia yuringittara illangi haaki egomagami haaki suungumata haaki gomangituarami haaki suungutangimata.
I also got to go out on the land with Willie, who is equally devoted to preserving Inuit culture.
Inarialo niitatinasialo pinianiku niitatino takutsotino haatinauneno.
His passion for dog sledding is something he hopes will carry on to future generations.
Malikatangin sotilo anakamani teengailangayavatira matsamingalo imutsi haunne matasuyami imutsi suuginitilo niitatiriallaramatsu. Sukaliutisumata iwakkasitsingaritsi himmini akkaanni pitsiatuqataulo immika talli mariatsamarilauyuramma. Tigulahtassurummati mohausi atutillarilirami himutsillarilirami nuivaallussurummata.
Billy and Willie's efforts to preserve their culture actually also played an important role in preparing for the tournament.
I'm gonna try to bring some caribou meat for the team, but I want to get some fish Arctic char. Makes you have more energy.
Traditional food is seen as a superior source of energy by the Inuit. So the brothers did their part by gathering food for the team.
Tamakwa inusutti piararase iloqqasivunni maqainnimi asiuyingilo pata tuinamiyakka.
Suun salosi magatatetsumani. Manhallunaqta tuinnani makkuningani viaqsajagalangni. Mamaktualang nilo niya hanitutuin na ni. Siya nakituin na mitay mga akaya ko alias tumakayalong mata.
Sometimes the caribou, they don't really migrate here. Sometimes we don't have meat all year. Luckily they were here. You have to try out the heart. I like the heart. It's really good. Damn, no onion. The best stuff. I can't wait to play getting anxious.
Are you nervous to play?
No, not at all. I'm ready.
Meanwhile, Willie was making final preparations for the trip with a visit to the community meat locker.
The best ones are gone.
When villagers hunt, they keep what they need for themselves and leave the rest here for anyone to take.
I put some meat here too. Ready to cook. I'm gonna bring those to the hockey tournament. I make those like every week. They're really good. Just months. Time to put it in the freezer. It will be more crunchy when it's frozen.
After being in Tasiujaq for close to a month, I had seen a lot of things, but nothing prepared me for what came next. With just a few days until the Ngava Cup, a huge blizzard set in. It was total whiteout. All planes were grounded, and things didn't look good for traveling to the tournament. Just walking out the front door put you at risk of getting lost and freezing to death. But despite the storm, the Eagles persevered, braving the weather to keep practicing at the arena.
Tonight the weather is kind of pretty blizzard and pretty windy. And, I hope everybody's so up.
Nyt se että katoa mennä että haakettiin hatiin.
Hanutin pidä sakeli palvelut pass teemaagala precision.
Sukasi mi man pasolo seri haket nila hoimo dola.
Unlike their friendly practice games, the Ngava Cup is full contact hockey, so the team was gearing up for some physical play. Checking tonight a bit?
Yeah. It's gonna be rough in the tournament for sure.
For sure, there's gonna be players injured, broken collarbones, dislocated shoulders, dislocated knee. Everybody's gonna try to hit everybody.
You too?
Oh yes. Probably no playing again.
Billy being one of the star players, everybody hoped that his lingering knee injury would hold out.
I was even told not to play this year by the doctor, but I feel fine. It's not the first time I've played injured.
I hope the plane shows up tomorrow.
I hope the weather's get better.
In what seemed like a magical shift in weather, the storm cleared just hours before the scheduled departure. The time had finally come for the annual migration to the Angaba Cup.
I just pick up the meat for our trip because there's no caribou meat over there. I hope we win some games to get to the finals.
Nowadays, most players and fans travel to tournaments by plane, which is quick and easy when the weather cooperates. But nonetheless, some people still do make the journey by snowmobile, just as my friend Hugh did in the early days of hockey in the north. With players and fans from 8 villages packed into the small host community of George River, the Eagles settled in to their temporary home. With village pride at stake, I could feel the tension in the air as the players made last-minute preparations.
A lot better than before.
Hey guys, we win as a team, we lose as a team, okay? Center help the defense. Left and right defense meet the Lewis and Annie, at least 10 feet away. Go boys! Yeah, let's go! Yeah. Eagles!
It was incredible to see the turnout for the games. People of all ages showed up to follow every beat of tournament action.
Salah mo mga lahat na sila salah kasi mga lahat na takon na kayo alit tulto alaw nga.
Ito so tingwan te may ala tu ko lalo sila takon na sila.
The Eagles got off to a slow start. Reality set in as they faced off against larger communities who had trained just as hard.
Mr. Rockstead, cover the guy.
The town was in full frenzy for the entire weekend. Day and night, the rink was busy, with fans only taking small breaks for food, a quick nap, and maybe a visit to church. The Eagles really ramped it up as the tournament progressed. The play became very intense and physical, and you could tell that there was more at stake than just a hockey game.
It's too rough. I find it's too rough. It's like wrestling for them instead of playing. That's how I see it.
Unfortunately, the roughness took its toll on the team. Several players were injured, and Billy's knee gave out, forcing him to act as coach for the rest of the tournament.
They mai sumat siya si Sala hare halari this game ayu na wakjo si playoff mo kunna ko tigila ti Sala hato start.
The Eagles were up against some stiff competition, but they also faced off against an unexpected adversary. Unseasonably warm weather took all the teams by surprise, melting the natural ice down to its concrete base.
Agak piutan na yan yung ito wala siya nang ito naman naksimang kalak liwati kisimang mata bitakaw na takal inyawang na kalak sa agak na kayo siniyak to sommat agak pisya sa lak pataking liwat agitik sa nako.
As the ice deteriorated, so did the quality of play. To make a long story short, the Eagles did not take home the cup. But with bigger issues at stake in the north, it didn't seem to matter.
Kayak paliangin naman, akago taman. Itil kayak paliangin naman.
Nasapot na yung alak-alak sinalahan. Piyosong na ito ni paliangin na sukas nilal tolo maman.
Takkanakkaa matching tilavimat. Sukkay man nangawalut inusiun inutin inusingan.
Siun tinta kun na tunga temat sena. Bipadleron niya kita pati ini tinura kasang itu ni maka katunderak itu umayok sa kami. Hawi mangimong teman di semua kecil.
Pigi lewat ni mak tolak tu kayu setiap alor ni kisian. Tapi megi halak tu tak cuma tapi yang inusi bini pun utak kacau ni ada makwalu nutara lu. Kaya cakap ni suti, tapi cuma ni bingung.
Taman na tuang udah tok. Nakak mayara suka nak cik. Abak suka yung matuaw mahangatin nak. Siung uga mak, tayo matsayin tuin nak. Suka uga nakak may tuin na to.
Strangest architecture that we ever did see was built by men.